So let's try to answer this 5 question given here. So first question is number 1. So ganun po, itatype nyo po sa comment box yung letter of the correct answer or pwede nyo rin po ilagay yung mismong word ng sagot. Okay po, ulitin ko, itatype nyo po sa comment box yung letter of the correct answer or pwede rin yun po ilagay yung word. Kasama yung word, yung mismong sagot. Okay? So the first question is the only most stable group in the periodic table because their valence shells already have 8 electrons. A. Hydrogen gas. B. Noble gas. C. Nitrogen gas. D. Halogen. Kaya ano pong tamang sagot? Tignan nga natin kung may mga mabilis mag-type dyan. Ano pong sagot sa number 1? Review lang po ito. Yung last topic natin, yung LAS 2. Ang bilis namin na agad. So, yan yung mga nakakuha ng tamang sagot from 9 Compassion, Albason, Hazel. The correct answer is letter B. So yung kanina din from 9 Compassion also, Nemenyo, John, Cedric. So the correct answer is noble gas, letter B. Very good. Next one. For number 2. Which of the following is true about ions? A. Ions are formed as atoms gain or lose an electrons. B. Metals tend to lose electrons and form positively charged ion called cations. Letter C. Non-metal tends to gain electron and form negatively charged ion called anions. D. All of the above. What is the correct answer? What is the correct answer? Pakitype po sa comment box ang inyong mga sagot. What is the correct answer po for number 2? So which of the following is true about ions? Tingin ko may mga nagta-type na, hindi ko lang nababasa yung iba or late lang ako. So yun, may mga sumagot na pero wala pa akong nakikitang tamang sagot. Okay, very good. From 9 Benevolence, Machong Justine. So letter D, all of the above. So lahat po yan is tama when it comes about ions. So yun po yung ions are formed as atom gain or lose. Ions din po yun. So lahat po yan is all about ions. So next question. The process in which atoms becomes ion. So number 3, the process in which atoms become ions. A. Ionization. B. Octet rule. C. Valence electron. D. Electronegativity. So what is the correct answer for number 2? Number 3 na rather. So ano kaya ang tamang sagot sa number 3? For number 3, pakitype po sa comment box ang inyong sagot. For number 3, the correct answer is... Asan na yung mga sagot nyo? Or nalilate lang ako ng basa? For number 3, the correct answer is... Ano pong tamang sagot sa number 3? Yung iba, 1 pa yung mga tinype, number 1 pa na sagot, or na-late lang sila ng type. For number 3, sana yung mga nag-comment na iba? Ayun, dami na pala. So, nalilate lang ako. Ayun, from 9, Courage, Clara Astrid. So, babanggitin ko na lang yung mga mababasa ko, pero hindi ko po mababanggit lahat ha. Pasensya na po. Lily of Florence Abigail, from 9, Compassion. From 9, Benevolence. From 9, Perfection. Atienza Micaela, from 9, Love. Agustin, from 9, Piety. From 9, Humility. Garay. From 9, Compassions, Solpico. From 9, Perfection, Sheila May. So, yun po yung mga nakatamang sagot. The correct answer is letter A, ionization. Next. For next number 4, an elements in the periodic table tend to lose electrons in their valence shell. A, non-metals. B, metals. C, metalloids. D, none of these. So what is the correct answer for number 4? What is the correct answer for number 4? For number 4, pakitype po sa comment box ang inyong mga sagot. Thank you po sa mga nag-participate. Lahat po ng mga nag-comment. Thank you po sa mga active dyan. Buhay na buhay pa rin kahit ganitong oras. Handang matuto. Okay, what is the correct answer for number 4? For number 4, the correct answer is... Wait lang, maghanap lang ako nakakuha ng tamang sagot. Nalilate lang ata ako sa comments. Yon, so may nakita na po akong tamang sagot. So from 9, Peacefulness, Rachel Kaang. From 9, Obedience, Olimberio, Camille K. So from 9, Perfection, April May. From 9, Benevolence, Alexa Trafalgar. From 9, Compassion, Gerald. From 9, Compassion again, Micaela. From 9, Courage, Facebook user, walang pangalan. So yon. So the correct answer for number 4 is metals, letter B. So for the last number, an element in the periodic table tend to gain electrons in their valence shell. So kanina, tend to lose electron. Ngayon naman, tend to gain electrons in their valence shell. A, non-metals. B, metals. C, metalloids. D, none of these. So what is the correct answer for number 5? Pakitype po sa comment box ang inyong mga sagot. Number 5, yun may nakita na ako. From 9, Benevolence, Aggressor. From 9, Compassion, Geraldine, Solpico. From 9, Courtesy, Matugas. Okay? So, marami-rami din naman nakatamang sagot. Very good po. Hindi pa nakalimutan yung lesson natin last year. So, from 9, Courtesy, Margarito. From 9, Perfection, Atienza. So, from 9, Benevolence, Godoy. From 9, Benevolence, de Los Santos. So, yun po yung mga nakatamang sagot. Marami pa pong mga nagko-comment. Hindi ko na kayo mababanggit lahat. So, the correct answer for number 5 is non-metals elements. So, yun po yung mga nag-gain ng electron. Yung mga naglulus ng electron, yung mga metal elements. For LAS3, is all about the variety of carbon compounds. So, ito po yung topic natin for this learning activity sheet 3 for this second quarter. So, for the learning competency, explain how the structure of carbon atom affects the type of bonds it forms. Recognize the general classes and uses of organic compounds. Next. So, when we talk about carbon compounds, we mean compounds containing carbon. So, yung mga organic compounds na nagko-contain ng carbon. Carbon or simple organic compounds. So, is carbon such a special element? So, bakit kaya napaka-special na carbon sa lahat ng mga elements? Let's find out. So, carbon, as we know, is the sixth element in the periodic table. It has a valence electron of 4 as seen in electron configuration. So, yung electron configuration ng carbon is 1s2, 2s2, 2p2. Similar to other non-metals. So, yung mga kahilera ng carbon like silicon, ayan, silicon hanggang sa baba. So, yung ang valence electron nila is 4. So, carbon needs 8 electrons to satisfy its valence shell. Thus, carbon needs to bond with other atoms. Each bond consists of 1 carbon electrons and 1 of bonding atom's electrons. Since carbon has 4 valence electron, so ayan po yung electron configuration ng carbon. Each valence electrons participate in bonding. So, lahat ng 4 na yun na valence electron ng carbon, nagpa-participate iyon sa chemical bonding and distribute evenly over the atom surface. This forms very stable. This forms 4 very stable single covalent bonds. So, yun po yung all about carbon. Carbon compounds also can be bond with itself. So, pwede din po siya magbaband with itself. So, makikita natin mamaya yan sa mga example. This uniqueness of carbon can be produced numerous organic compounds including all kinds of chain and ring molecules. So, ito yung may mga example ako dito ng mga ring molecules, branch compounds na na-form na meron pong carbon. May elements na carbon like, makikita nyo sa screen, propane. So, ito yung mga expanded formula ng mga organic compounds like propane. So, kung familiar kayo sa butane, di ba, minsan yung mga nagbawa sa mga kainan, mayroong gumagamit ng butane. Di ba, pag nagluluto-luto, bawa sa sangyup, di ba, meron yan minsan, depende sa store. So, yung butane, ayan po yung expanded formula nila. So, mga example po yan ng organic compounds na chain, branch. So, yung straight, ito yung sa taas. Ito yung dalawa. Example po yan ng straight bonds or carbon bonds. Yung propane kasi straight lang sila. So, bond with itself. So, kung makikita nyo yan, yung may cursor. So, carbon bond with itself. Yan, carbon to carbon. So, yung mga H na yan, hydrogen. Sa branch naman, makikita natin yung sa isobutane rather. So, branch, ibig sabihin ng branch, so sa taas, meron pang sanga. Ayan, meron pang branch sa taas. Isopentane. So, yung close naman, ibig sabihin ng close, nag-form ng ring. Ayan yung mga ring bonds. Ring organic compounds, yung mga cyclopropane, cyclohexane. So, yung mga example ng organic carbon bonds na chain, branch, rings. Each line represents a single covalent bond. So, bakit single covalent bond? Kasi, makikita natin, isa lang yung dash. Yung makikita sa bawat hydrogen to carbon, isa lang yung dash. So, mamaya makikita natin, may mga double bond. Next. So another example is graphite and diamond are among the many other form of carbon called allotrope. Are you familiar with the so-called lead that's found in pencils? So yun po yun. Makikita natin yung pinasusulat nyo, yung sa lapis. Actually, graphite. It is actually graphite, a soft allotrope carbon. So one of the example also of allotrope carbon. So yung graphite na makikita natin sa pencil. Next, for the diamond, considered as the hardest mineral, is actually a pure carbon formed underneath the mantle due to extremely high heat pressure. So diamonds is used as jewelry, and since it is hardest, it is also used as tool for cutting other metals. So yun po yung diamond. Siguro familiar naman tayo, siya nga yung iba bumibili, di ba, may mga diamond. Gusto ko may kinang-kinang sa katawan. So ginagamit sa jewelry madalas, di ba? Next, carbon, the total electrons of carbon is 6. So for the outer shell electrons is 4. So yung 4 electron na yan, ulitin ko, yan lang po yung nagpa-participate sa bonding. Okay, yung 4 electrons ng carbon sa outer. Okay, yung inner, yung dalawang natira. Kasi kapag tinotal mo, 6 electrons in total. Yung 4 lang po yung nasa outer, yung nagpa-participate sa bonding. Next, I have here organic compounds play vital role in our lives. So marami rin pong gamit yung organic compounds. There is hardly any work of life where do not need these compounds. The food we eat, so meron din pong organic compounds. The clothes that we wear, the soap, the cosmetics, the perfume, rubber, paper, insecticides, etc. are all organic compounds. So I have here a list of importance of organic compounds in different areas. First is the food. So carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins. So yung carbohydrates, example po ng carbohydrates, I have here a carbohydrates isomers, glucose, galactose, fructose. So ito yung mga organic compounds na makikita po sa food. Yung mga carbohydrates, di ba, yung mga pagkain na rich in carbohydrates, di ba, yung bread, di ba, rice. So, yun yung mga rich in carbohydrates. So, we have here the glucose, yung expanded formula. Makikita natin, meron na mga double band, yung mga red color. Nakikita po ba? Yan, yung mga red color, may mga double band na. Then galactose, one of the example of carbohydrate isomers, fructose. Yan, yun yung mga expanded formula nila. Next, fuel. Coal, wood, petroleum, gasoline. Diba ito yung mga araw-araw nating ginagamit? So madalas nating ginagamit sa araw-araw. So I have here an example of expanded formula for gasoline. So ito po, titignan natin. C8, so meron siyang kaya naka-form ng gasoline, so meron siyang 8 na carbon and 18 hydrogen. So yan. Pag in-expand natin yung formula, pag binilang natin yung carbon dyan, 8, then 18 hydrogen. Medicines. So penicillin. So pag sinabi natin penicillin, saan ba ginagamit ang penicillin? Antibiotics are used to treat many types of infections caused by bacteria. They are used to treat infections of middle ear. So, pwede rin sa stomach and intestine, bladder, and kidney. So, they are also used for treating other serious infections. Next, yung streptomycin naman is an antibiotic medication used to treat a number of bacterial infections, including tuberculosis. Yon, yung mga yon. Then, rat bite fever. Next, yung morphine, relief of pain caused by heart attack. So, yung morphine, ginagamit din siya before and after surgery. Morphine can be administered to patients to relieve acute pain. Aspirin naman is used to treat pain and reduce fever inflammation. It is sometimes used to treat or prevent heart attacks. So, strokes and chest pain. So, yun po yung mga gamit ng ibang medicines na yan. So, we have here the clothes. cotton. So, may yung minsan gusto nating suotin cotton. So, made up of organic compounds also. Silk, nylon, and wool. Next, insecticides. So, we have here the DDT. So, yung DDT po, between the 1950s and 1980s, was widely used in the agricultural industry para pangpatay ng mga insekto. So, the use for DDT to control diseases like typhus and malaria was not uncommon in the early 1940s. So, yung next, yung melathion is insecticide in the chemical family known as organophosphate. So, it is a products contain melathion are used to outdoors to control wide setting and around and agricultural. So, yung pangpatay ng mga insekto din. So, pwede rin siya sa also used in public health for mosquito control and fruit fly eradication. So, yung melathion na yan. So, yung melathion din may also found in some special shampoo for treating lice. Melathion was first registered for use in United States in 1956. So next, for number 6, household. So yung mga sabon made up also of organic compounds, plastics, paints, and photographic films. So those are the uses and importance of organic compounds in different areas. So let's proceed to hydrocarbons. Hydrocarbons is any chemical compound consisting entirely hydrogen and carbon. So, yung hydrogen, yung una makikita natin sa periodic table of elements, pang number 1. Carbon is pang number 6. Each hydrocarbon molecule consists of carbon backbone with hydrogen atoms attached to that backbone. So, two groups of hydrocarbons. Aliphatic hydrocarbons, open chain compounds. So, yun yung example. When we talk about open chain, are hydrocarbons based on chain of C atoms. There are 3 types of aliphatic hydrocarbons. First is alkanes. So, matatakal din natin mamaya yan. With single band. Alkanes naman yung double band. Alkynes, triple band. So, matatakil din natin yan mamaya. So, yung mga example dito, puro ano lang to, puro alkanes. Ibig sabihin, single band lang sila. Yan. Next, cyclic hydrocarbons, closed chain compounds. So, pag sinabi natin closed chain, is a hydrocarbon in which the carbon chain joins to itself in a ring. So, nagpo-form ng ring, ito example. Yan, yung naphthalene, benzene. So, yun yung mga expanded formula nila. So, which of all carbon bonds are single bonds? Like other alkanes, cycloalkanes are saturated compounds. So, meron din pong double. These are hydrocarbons that form rings. So, our double-banded alkenes, general formula is CnHn. So, yun yung mga example ng cyclic hydrocarbons. Next. So, when we talk about saturated, if there is a single bond between carbon atoms. So, pag sinabi tayong single bond, yung may naka-arrow dyan sa screen nyo, yung guhit na yan. So, from hydrogen to carbon, isa lang yung guhit. Ang tawag po dun sa carbon atoms na yon is saturated kapag single bond. Kapag unsaturated naman, if there is a double or triple bond between carbon atoms, bawa C to C, meron siyang 3 guhit, triple bond. Dito naman, meron 2 guhit, C to C, carbon to carbon, bond, double bond. So, unsaturated po ang tawag doon. Okay, if there is a double or triple bond between carbon atoms, ang tawag po is unsaturated. Kapag single bond, saturated. Next, types of hydrocarbons. We have here alkanes, alkenes, alkynes, aromatic hydrocarbons. So, isa-isahin po natin yung 4 na yan. So, pag sinabi natin alkanes, there is a simplest hydrocarbons. So, which contain a single bond of carbon to carbon. So, single band lang. They have general formula of CnH2n plus 2. So, used for solvents, heating oils, and fuels. So, yung mga dala sa mga Diba yung example natin kanina, yung butane. So, example po yun ng alkanes. So, ito po yung first 10 of the alkane series. So, first 10 pa lang yan. So, methane, yan, ethane. So, yung mga, tandaan natin kapag example ng alkane, ang dulo niya is ANE. ANE. Then, the molecular formula for methane, CH4, condensed structural formula is CH4 also. So, mamaya may mga example din ako ng expanded formula. So, pag molecular formula, ganito lang itsura. So, kapag condensed, bawa dito sa ethane. So, pinaghiwalay lang yung dalawang carbon. Tapos, yung hinati lang din yung sa tatlo, ay tatatlo yung hydrogen. So, yun po yung condensed structural formula. Pag sinabi naman nating expanded, yan, pinag-expand lang. So, para makita yung pagbaband ng hydrogen to hydrogen, bawa yung methane, di ba, CH4. Kung bibilangin natin, meron siyang 4 na hydrogen, isa lang yung carbon. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 hydrogen. Sa ethane naman kanina, 2 ang carbon, 6 yung hydrogen. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, sa expanded formula, pinapakita lang dito kung yung bonding nila, kung ilan yung hydrogen at ilan yung carbon. So, para mas maliwanag tignan or mas maganda tignan, mas malinaw, mas mabilis maintindihan. Next, alkenes naman, the second class of hydrocarbons is the alkenes, also known as olefins. So, other term for alkenes or tawag is olefins. They are the unsaturated. So, bakit unsaturated? Kasi, meron na siyang double bond. So, with one or more double bond between carbon atoms. Open chain alkenes have the general formula of CnH2n, where n equals to the number of carbon atoms. So, ito yung mga example. Yan. Structure of ethane. So, yun. Pag sa alkenes naman, ENE naman yung dulo. Mga example. So, ito yung expanded formula ng ethene. Yan. 2 yung carbon. Then, 4 yung naka-double bond na sila, oh. Yung carbon to carbon bond, double bond na siya. So, then, 4 yung hydrogen. Alkynes naman, the third class of hydrocarbons is alkynes, are also unsaturated carbons. Hydrocarbons, just like alkene, due to the presence of at least one triple bond between carbon atoms. Open chain alkynes have the general formula of CnH2n minus 2, where n equals the number of carbon atoms. So, sa alkynes, triple bond na siya. Ulitin ko yung alkanes, yung ANE yung dulo, single bond. Yung alkenes, yung ENE yung dulo, double bond. Ito namang alkynes, yung YNES yung dulo is triple bond. So, unsaturated po kapag triple bond and double bond. Used for making polymers and commonly used to artificial ripe of fruits. So, yun po yung uses ng alkynes, yung ibang example ng alkynes. So, we have here an example of ethane. So, molecular formula of C2H2. So, ito yung expanded formula niya. So, tingnan niyo yung carbon bond. Meron siyang triple bond. Yan, triple na yung guhit niya sa dulo. Sa gitna ng carbon to carbon. Dito din sa baba, yung propane. So, C3H4. So, yun yung expanded formula. So, meron siyang tatlong carbon, 1, 2, 3. Yan, 1, 2, 3. Meron din siyang 4 na hydrogen. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, yun. Yung example ng alkyne. When we talk about aromatic hydrocarbons, also known as arenes, these hydrocarbons contain at least one aromatic ring. These are termed aromatic because most of these compounds have strong fragrant odors. One of the best example is benzene. So, meron po siyang molecular formula na C6H6. Aromatic hydrocarbons can be used as additives in gasoline. So yon yung mga paints, 'di ba? Meron yung grabe yung amoy niyan, strong odors talaga. And other solutions. Ito po yung expanded formula ng benzene. So meron siyang 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 carbon bond with hydrogen. So, ilang hydrogen? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 also. So, meron siyang single bond and double bond. So, yun yung pong example ng aromatic hydrocarbons. I repeat po, there are 4 types of hydrocarbons. Alkanes, single bond. Alkenes, double bond. Alkynes, triple bond, and aromatic hydrocarbons, one of the example is benzene. So, yun po yung mga uses and example of uses and example of hydrocarbons or organic compounds na na-encounter natin every day.